बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा, ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन ही नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on this special series of Bharat Franchisee Show. This is our monsoon special edition, and we are back with same excitement to help you in your journey to become a successful entrepreneur. Franchise India over the last 27 years have helped thousands of investors in selecting right franchising business for them. In this series of Bharat Franchisee Show, we showcase business opportunities of carefully selected brands actively seeking franchisee in India. These brands have proven track record of profitability and sustainability and committed to provide intensive support. In our first episode of special edition of Bharat Franchisee Show today, we have successful F&B franchises. Now I invite Mr. Rahul to introduce about the brand opportunities and take us through the business opportunities.
Thank you so much, Sandeep, for inviting me. And first of all, hi, good evening, everyone. And so, as Sandeep said, it's a monsoon. So everyone is thinking about monsoon. So, being a franchise India, we will give you the lot of best opportunity. And in next 60 minutes, we will give you 5 brands. These brands are predominantly dominated into an Indian market as well as the international market. So the brand would start from Figaro Pizza. Basically, it's a US-based chain. Then we going with the Barcelos, which is a South African chain. Then we are coming back to the Smoothie Factory. Again, it is a US-based brand. The fourth is called as a Frank, which is a France-based company, which is known as a hot dog concept. And the fifth is called as a Biryani Queen, which is an Indian brand in terms of the biryanis. So guys, while you're taking any franchisee, the most important thing is coming key brand is supporting to you while finding the location. They will, once the location is supported by them and the location is approved, who will take care of the project part? It is taken care by me or the brand, or both the things are available, because the after the project part, then it is coming into the fit out, the kitchen equipment supply, manpower hiring and the training, the marketing part, the supply chain. So in the next course of action, we will support you and I will give you the complete description and complete information about the brand key, how they are working together, why you want to take as a Figaro Pizza or the Smoothie Factory or Frank, Barcelos or Biryani Queen as the franchisee while you're opening your store. So in all these 5 brands, we are open for a unit franchisee as well as the master franchisee. When I said a master franchisee, the meaning of that sentence is someone to take as the territorial right. So we are open for the territorial right also. They can take become our master franchisee. Else the unit franchisees are open. The meaning of unit franchisee is that they are ready to take a single unit and we will support them whatever the support is required while running this store or before opening this store. So single unit franchises are open. The first and the most important brand is called as the Figaro Pizza. So Figaro Pizza is basically a US based chain. They are operating in more than, I can say, as a more than 10 countries. US based company from 1982. Why Figaro Pizza is important as compared to Indian brand? When I said that Figaro Pizza, so everyone thinks that a lot of pizza chains are present in Indian market. This brand is available in Indian market, so I can say yes. So we are currently operating our 10 store in a different part of the country. If you go to Hyderabad, we are opening 2 store in Hyderabad, then Delhi, Jaipur, Indore, Jalandhar, Mumbai. We are coming into Goa, Ahmedabad, Guwahati, Jamshedpur. So we are present in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 city. And why it is happening? If you are considering an international brand, why they are considering a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 city? Because there's a lot of international brands are there. They always focus on tier 1 location or maybe a tier 2. But we are open for across pan India franchisee because when you compare to the Figaro Pizza, the support system, which is the most important part while taking the franchisee, we will support you from the location, which is the most important part. If anyone want to start the franchisee, they will not worried कि यार कहाँ से location आएगी. The location is supported by us. No doubt the rental will be provided. The rental will pay by you, but the location support is from our team. When the location is approved, then we are coming with the manpower hiring and the training. The manpower hiring and the training is again taken care by us. So that is another beauty of the Figaro Pizza team. Third is the marketing. So we will take care of the national marketing as well as the launch activity. The supply chain, the raw material which is required to make a single product is again supplied by the Figaro and the HX team. So basically, Franchise India is the master franchisee for this brand through an HX Dana. HX Dana is the company who will take care of your all the operation activity and helping in the franchisee expansion. And if I say, if someone would say, any master franchisee is available in Figaro Pizza. So because this brand entered into December 2022, currently we made almost 18 master franchisee in a different part of the country. The state rights which is available right now, Bihar is available right now, West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand. Then we can come to AP and Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, except Hyderabad city, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, and eighth is called as the Kerala. These are the ninth is called as Jammu and Kashmir. These 9 territories are available as a master franchisee in India. If someone would say, I want to take a franchisee in Delhi NCR, can I take a unit franchisee? So we are open for a unit franchisee across different part of the country. This is the another. So if someone would say, I want to start something in Goa, Gujarat, Maharashtra, those support system, basically that would remain same. The support system would remain same in our business. And so if someone would say, I have an investment of 30 to 50 to 60 lakh rupees, can I open a Figaro Pizza? Because an international brand, everyone is thinking you are taking care of a 360-degree support. You are helping to day-to-day operation activity, pre-opening, site selection, hiring and training. The investment is very larger scale. No. So our motive is very much clear. We want a low investment, high profitable model. And that is the reason if you consider any international brand, we are open a 10 store and the next 10 stores are coming in next 6 months. So currently we have a 2 model. The first model is called as the food court model, or we can say as the takeaway model or a kiosk model. For that model, the area requirement should be around 300 to 600 square feet. If I coming, I want to open in a high street or I want to open on a highway. So what area is required? For that, the area requirement would be around 700, say 1200 or 1000 square feet. The beauty of both the model, we will keep you the same menu, but the only difference will arise in terms of the size of the store. Because if the size of store is increases, then automatically your cost for the fit out is increases and even your kitchen equipment. So for a food court model, the investment would be around 30, say 35 lakh rupees. For a takeaway, or we can say as a dining model, the investment would around 50 to 60 lakh rupees. And we are keeping 5 years is the agreement period for any unit franchisee which is present in the Indian market or who are coming with us to become our franchisee partner. Our franchisee tenure is 5 years. Every 5 years is a renewal of an agreement. So because you have to understand one thing, because it is an F&B business. F&B business without royalty is not successful, and we are charging very small royalty. We will charge only 8% on a monthly sale, out of which 2% is used on the national marketing. So this is the beauty of Figaro Pizza, and I can proudly say it's a 100% natural, no preservative is added, and we are making a pizza in front of the customer. And you can compare any brand pizza and you can eat a Figaro pizza. Our the retention of the customer is very high. The people love this product. And in terms of Figaro pizza, we are open for veg and non-veg. If someone would say, "Okay, I want to open a completely veg pizza concept in any part of the country," we are open it. If someone would say, "Okay, I want to open a veg and non-veg," so both the options are available in Figaro pizza. So if I'm in your place, so I would always think कि यार ये support system कैसा है, the location भी brand provide कर रहा है, hiring भी कर रहा है, training भी कर रहा है, supply chain भी कर रहा है, marketing support भी है. I have to just invest. You have to do the supervision part. You have to involve on day-to-day operation supervision. But whatever the backend support is required, how to customize the menu, how to add some product menu, और किस तरीके से आपका project करना है, that is taken care by the Figaro Pizza and the Ichakdana team. As I said, Ichakdana is the master franchisee of India, and we are open for a unit franchisee as well as the master franchisee. Guys, there is only selected territories are left. Before just closing this Figaro Pizza, we have 8 territories available in market. The first and the most important is Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. Second is Kerala. Third is called as Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, except Hyderabad city. Then we are coming with Bihar and Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha is available. In northern part of the country, only Jammu Kashmir is available. And in a western part, all the territories are sold. So east and southern regions, some selected states are available. And the first come first serve. If anyone want to become our area developer or who want to take as a master franchisee, the support system from the franchisee or Ichakdana would remain same. So we will help you in terms of developing their territory, the lead generation, the marketing support is from our side. But being an area developer, they have to involve in a first unit, which is a cell phone store. They have to open it. And for that store, we will work out how you want to work in the commercial. Being a master franchisee or an area developer, there is a revenue sharing in a franchisee fees and the royalty component. If I want to be a part of a Tamil Nadu or AP and Telangana or Kerala. So what I can say, I can ask the franchisee team, can I have a master franchisee rights? I can say yes. And then we can discuss about the commercial and all the things. So before closing this first brand called as a Figaro Pizza, I want to say, if you want to start something and making an ROI in 18 say 24 months, with an investment of 30 to 35 lakh rupees for a takeaway model, 50 to 60 lakh rupees for a dine-in model, the Figaro Pizza is the best opportunity in the Indian market. Thank you, Sandeep, for it. Sandeep? Sandeep? I think there is some net. So guys, now coming back to our second brand, that is called as our Barslows. So when I said a Barslows, the basically Barslows is based on flame grilled chicken concept. So, and it is a basically a South African brand. It started from 1992. You can just compare any South African brand present in more than 38 countries, running 150 store. And the most important thing is a flame grilled chicken concept. And only competitor for Barcelos is Nando's. So if you compare any brand in the international or the Indian market, which is based on flame grilled chicken concept, so not as such brands are available. So when I said a Barcelos, so Barcelos is coming into Mohali and Chandigarh as our first store in India, and this is the beauty because again, when I said a Barcelos, so Franchise India is the master franchisee for this brand. And they are supporting every franchisee, even the brand owner, to develop the brand from the franchisor side, and from the franchisee point of view, we are supporting them to run the store. So in Barcelos, we have to take care of all the support. Like I said, So the location is supported by us. The manpower hiring and the training is supported by us. The supply chain, whatever the raw material is required to make a single product in Barcelona, that is again supplied by us. In terms of the marketing activity, the national marketing is taken care by the Barcelona's India team along with uh, the store national marketing. So guys, if I say, if you matlab see some songs of AP Dilno, which is everyone know about this. So Barcelos is also doing the national marketing. So there's a lot of Punjabi singers are there who are collaborated with Barcelos store and promoting their own videos. So we will take care of the national marketing. Even we will also do the celebrity association in terms of directly through a song or through a various videos or through various commercials. So that is again supported by us. So Barcelos entered into Indian market again. Before COVID, we are present into a various part of the country. We are present in Mumbai, Delhi, Lucknow, Kolkata, Chandigarh. But post COVID, we stopped the operation in COVID time. Now post COVID, we entered. We entered in the month of March 2024, and our first store is signed in Mohali and Chandigarh. So we are opening our Mohali and Chandigarh store before October. So again, when I said the Barcelos, so here in Barcelos, we have a two options again. So we are open for an area franchisee partner. When I said an area franchisee partner, the meaning of that sentence, we are open for the master franchisee. Someone would say, I want to take the territorial right. Can I get the Maharashtra as a territorial right complete state? I can say in Barcelos, it is available right now. When someone would say, Ki, I have an option to take a master franchisee for Chandigarh Tri-City, I would say no. But we have a unit options available in Chandigarh Tri-City because our first master franchisee is sold for Chandigarh Tri-City and Mohali and Chandigarh are the unit which is coming in India. So when someone would say, Ki, yaar, why I want to take the master franchisee for any international brand? So you have to understand one thing. The international brands are more concerned about their quality, about the taste, and about the support system. And that is the reason we are open for a unit franchisee and we are again open for a master franchisee. If I want to take as a master franchisee for Barcelos, I'm open and we can take it. All the master will only a one, but we can create a multiple unit under them. And for that thing, the franchise India will support them in creating the franchisee network. Even they will also help you into the lead generation. So who can take the franchisee? Being a master franchisee, they will help in terms of the operational setup, in terms of creating a new franchisee that is taken care by us. So basically, Barcelos is Afro-Portuguese cuisine. When someone would know ki, what is the meaning of average African-Portuguese cuisine combination, is a vibrant flavor. So the USP of Barcelos, they have their own sauces. We have 8 different type of sauces, which is one of the great sauces. We will follow the flame grilled chicken concept. And the thing is that ki, we will take care of 100% support in the supply chain that include your perishable and the non-perishable category. So you will not worry ki who will take care of the perishable category. That is again supplied by us. So we have an authorized vendor which is available in a various part of the country that can supply the raw material to your store. So that is the beauty of our Barcelos. So guys, why someone want to say ki I am only dependent upon the online offline customer? No, in Barcelos we have an offline, so we will help you in the tie with the Swiggy and Zomato. And the most important thing, we have our own app. We are also launching our delivery through our own app. So that is the again one of the major feature in the Barcelos. So when I said the investment, so basically when someone would say what the investment is there in Barcelos, so predominantly we required a space of 800 to 1000 square feet. The investment would be around 70 to 75 lakh rupees. And that include 20 lakh rupees is the franchisee fees that is valid for a 5 year. Every 5 year is the renewal of an agreement. We would charge 7% royalty on a monthly sale. So we are charging a 7% royalty. 60 to 70 lakh rupees is the overall investment. Area requirement to opening a small outlet, 800 to 1000 square feet is a perfect space. So we are open for both the location. If someone would say, I have a location available in the mall or I want to start in the mall, then I can support you in the mall location. Otherwise, we are open for a high street. And Barcelos is looking the entrepreneur or looking the partner who can work with us for a longer time. For a master franchisee or an area developer, the agreement period is for a 10 years. Every 10 years, the renewal of an agreement. But for a unit franchisee, the tenure is for a 5 year. Every 5 year is a renewal of an agreement. If someone would say, I want to become a master franchisee or area developer for a Barcelos, what is my role and responsibility? The most important thing, they have to open a cell phone store. For that store, there will be some concession in a franchisee fees and the royalty component, but they have to pay some territorial right. And there is a revenue share. When I said the revenue share would start from the franchisee fees as well as from the royalty component. So in this way, the Barcelos will be a part. And I can say, if you want to take again any international brand which is based on flame grill chicken concept and you are open for a master franchisee, I can say you can take as a Barcelos as the first priority. If you don't have any capacity to take as a master franchisee, but you want to run as a unit franchisee, so we are open for a unit franchisee and we are open across pan India. So that is the beauty of our Barcelos. Again, franchise India, or we can say as the Barcelos India team will support you, who can support you from the starting till the last. When I said the last, a single product is available. The Barcelos India team and the franchise India team is available, who can support you to generate the revenue. And that is the beauty, because if I'm in your place, so what I will think, the most important thing I will think is who will support me in terms of creating the franchisee if I want to become the master franchisee. In terms of the unit franchisee, who will support me in terms of the project management, in terms of the supply chain, who will take care of hiring and the training of the staff. And that is the beauty of our the Barcelos India and the franchise India while you're taking in the franchise. So again, in Barcelos, if I want to invest 60 to 70 lakh rupees, and if I have a thought process to do an ROI in 15 to 18 months, then the Barcelos is perfect for them. So there's another model in Barcelos. Someone would say, okay, I want to start something in a bar, Barcelos bar. So we are open for that thing. But for the bar license, they have to apply locally. But whatever the other support is required in terms of the manpower, hiring, design, layout, that is taken care by us. So you have to take care of the license part, and we are open for the bar plus Barcelos as a food restaurant plus bar uh, concept. So we are so in Mohali we are coming with this concept, and in Chandigarh again we are coming with this concept. In Mumbai we are coming with predominantly as a food joint. So currently we have a 2 stores, and now we are opening more stores. So our plan is very much clear. In next 6 months we want to open at least 25 store in a various part of the country. If I say someone would say I am a part of the southern part of the country, can I get, because this is one of the great brand for them. And if someone say I want to start something in a green chicken, or I don't want to do any fried and all the things, so they can come to our store and they can eat. And I can say once you will be part of our family, you love, and we have to work together for a longer time. Thank you so much, Sandeep, for the second brand.
So, so we have one query from the Q&A session, that is, Miss Mamta is asking, what is the difference between unit and master franchisee? What about rent charges and profit margin? So,
Yeah. So Sandeep, when someone
yes.
would say the unit and the master, so Mamta ji, the most important thing when I want to say the unit franchisee, I am the owner of my single store. When I want to say कि I want to take as a territorial right, to take an example, you based out Maharashtra, you say कि I want to take a complete state. Can I get the complete state? That is known as a master franchisee. Or someone would say कि I want to take a complete city rights. Again, we can case a master franchisee. Being a master franchisee, they have to work with us. Then there is a revenue sharing from the franchisee point of view. Then there is a royalty sharing from the sub franchisee store. And about the rent charges and profit margin, so typically 30% is the cost of good in both the brand Figaro Pizza and the Barcelos. 70% is the gross margin, and the rent will be bear by the franchisee owner. But we will support them in terms of finding the location, and we have to support them in terms of giving the best location where the business will be workable and where the revenue is on a larger scale.
And so well explained. And what is the so there's a question from Miss Namrata. She's asking, what about Chhattisgarh? Do we have option of Chhattisgarh?
So yeah, we are open for Chhattisgarh, and the thing is that which brand they are. So we are open for Chhattisgarh for both Figaro piece. This Barcelos is open for this master franchisee as well as the unit franchisee. For Figaro Pizza, we are open for a unit franchisee in Chhattisgarh. For Barcelos, we are open for a master franchisee and unit both.
So can you also, this question was for Barcelos basically. Thank you that you have answered both of them. Can you also elaborate on the fact that, how, when somebody is taking a master franchisee, how many unit franchisee generally comes under him? And is it based on the city? Is it based on the area we are talking about? For an example, a city like Delhi or a Bangalore, probably one master franchisee, can he cover entire city with units?
Yeah, master means try to understand is a territorial right. If someone would say, I want to take as a Chhattisgarh, so it means Chhattisgarh master franchisee goes to one partner. But for the other under them, we have to create a sub unit franchise. We have to create a plan. Over next 2 years, how many units we have to plan it, and then there is an agreement made. Now, for a master franchisee, they have to open a one store. For that store, whatever the support is required, we have to work with them.
Okay, so there is another query from Mr. Srikanth. He is asking for Figaro visa. When you say it is not available for Hyderabad city,
So
can you
we are
elaborate
open
on
for
this?
a we are open for a unit franchisees in Hyderabad because the Hyderabad master franchisee is signed, and that is the reason I told that the master franchise is only available for AP and Telangana except Hyderabad. But for a unit franchisee, we are open for a Hyderabad, and we can support in Hyderabad. We are running a two store, one in Aparna Mall, and another is called as the Madhapur next to Google building, and they are doing a fantastic sale.
Okay, so is it safe to say that when somebody is taking a master franchisee for anything, does he also get share from all the
Yeah,
franchisee
so we
fees
have a
which
different
he is paying,
concept
right?
in terms of the revenue sharing and the royalty sharing, and that is the reason we are open for this thing, what we call as the master franchisee, because someone want to invest amount, so they have to get a revenue share from the franchisee fees as well as from the royalty.
Okay. So there is a follow-up question from Ms. Namrata. She is asking that can you explain investment requirements for master and unit
Yeah,
franchisee
so we will
or
discuss
Barcelos?
separately, Namrata. I think Sandeep shared my number. You can just contact me. We will discuss which territory you are talking. Chhattisgarh as a master franchisee. And I can say Chhattisgarh is one of the great market, and we can discuss about the master franchisee and what opportunity we are thinking in terms of opening this store. So we are open for that thing. So you can directly contact me, and so we have to work on.
Okay, so for in-depth questions and for one-on-one basis queries about any brand, so Rahul has already shared his number. I will also share the email ID so that you can get in touch with one-on-one basis and discuss in-depth about all the brands which you are talking about, right? So thank you, Rahul. I think we can probably move to the next one.
Okay, now guys, coming back to our third brand. So one of the most important thing which we learned from the COVID is health and wellness cafe. And I can proudly say, if someone would say, Ki, yaar, I am more health and wellness, I am more concerned about my health, and don't want to eat any product which is not healthy. So then I can say the best brand in the Indian market is Smoothie Factory. So again, Smoothie Factory started from US 1996. We are running 300 store in 25 plus country. In August 2023, we entered into the Indian market. When I said we, it means Smoothie Factory and the franchise India. Again, for a Smoothie Factory, the franchise India is a development partner who is developing this brand into a various part of the country. So if I say, if someone would say, Ki, what you have developed in last 9 months, so we have signed 25 units and 9 master franchisee for a Smoothie Factory. The territory just like Delhi NCR, Gujarat, Mumbai region, Chandigarh Tri-City, Tamil Nadu, and Pondicherry. These territories are not available for a master franchisee in a Smoothie Factory, but we are open for a unit franchisee. We are open for a unit franchisee to any part of the country. So, but the support system would remain same, just like I am just talking from the last two brand, Figaro and Spoon. For finding the location, helping to set up the business, manpower hiring and the training, supply chain. When I said the supply chain, the raw material supply, that is, and in terms of the marketing activity, the national marketing and the store launch activity is taken care by us. So coming back to the Smoothie Factory, it's a health and wellness cafe, and this is only brand in Indian market which is based on health and wellness cafe. If someone wants to drink smoothie, juice, shake, cold press juice, yogurts, and they want to eat something healthy, just sandwich, wrap, roll, along with some Indian menu. So the Smoothie Factory is available for them. And guys, again here we are open for both the model, the master franchisee or the unit franchisee. If someone would say, "Okay, I want to take some territorial right," so they have a territorial rights are available in a smoothie factory. I can say yes, the territorial rights are available, but only some selected state. I said Delhi NCR, Gujarat, Mumbai region, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Chandigarh, Tri-City states are not available, but we are open for a unit franchisee under them. So in a smoothie factory, the most important part is that rather than we are not only dependent upon the online and offline business, but we are also have a subscription model. So when I said a subscription model, the meaning of that sentence, someone would say, I want to take some product which is healthy for me. I want to reduce some weight. So such products are also available. So we are looking locations. We are open for a high street and the mall. We are also open for a gyms. If someone would say, I have a gym, I want to do the collaboration where I can keep some products. So we are open for that thing in a smoothie factory. So guys, in a smoothie factory, again, this we have uh, a we have a two model. One is called as the takeaway model, and the second is called as the standalone model. And the another most important feature for the smoothie factory, we are not dependent upon the chef. It is a no cooking, minimal waste is required. Low investment, high profitable. So this brand was started from US 1996, 28-year legacy, 300 plus stores are live in a different part of the country. So when I said the two model, the one is called as the takeaway model and the second is called as the standalone. So for the takeaway model, the area requirement should be around 100 to 300 and such location will be available in malls or we can go with the university. Other location, when I said for the standalone, the area requirement should be around 300 to 500 square feet. 300 to 500 square feet, the investment would be coming around 30 to 35 lakh rupees. So in a unit franchisee, we have a 10-year is the agreement period. But for a master franchisee or an area developer, 20-year is the agreement period. Every 20 years is the renewal of an agreement. And again, guys, here the franchise India is the development partner. If someone wants to say, I want to take the master franchisee, who will help us in terms of developing their territory, the franchise India team is there who can support them in terms of developing their region. So whatever the support is required in terms of the lead generation, in terms of the marketing activity, in terms of the physical event that is taken care by the Franchise India organization. Being an area developer for the master franchisee, they have to support it locally to the sub-franchisee. They will support in terms of the operation setup. But whatever the other setup is required to find a franchisee owner, converting a deal, signing the agreement, that is taken care by the Franchise India team. So if I want to say I have to invest a money of 20 to 25 lakh rupees in health and wellness cafe and 30 to 35 lakh rupees for a standalone, and I want to take an ROI in 18 to 20 months, I can say the smoothie factory is the best option. It is a health and wellness cafe. Try to understand again. There is a no brand in the Indian market which is based on health and wellness cafe. And I can proudly say, if someone want to become our franchisee owner or they want to taste our product because our store is live in Mumbai and is open in a King Circle, you can go and you can visit the store. It's one of the great product. It's one of the great product and one of the great outlet which we launched by the Franchise India. And the beauty is that if you eat the product, the repetition of customer is more in our smoothie factory. And we can customize the price. We can do all the thing in terms of the menu, whatever the support is required in terms of the customization of menus that is supported by our team, the Smoothie Factory India as well as the Franchise India. So guys, these are the support systems. So we have to take care of the proven system. We have a technology driven system. We are following the technology, which is very keen. World-class training. So we will take care of 10 to 15 days training. And the most important thing, the brand owner, Mr. James, will always available for the brand training. So any new team member who are working with you or whenever any store is coming in your region or you want to start your own store, for hiring and the training is taken care by you. The product development, we will always believe in the product development. In terms of the site selection and the leasing, the meaning of that sentence, we have to coordinate with the landlord also. Okay, what are the terms and condition you are putting in the agreement? We have to go with the low rental property. Design and the construction, the layout and the design will be shared by us. The market strategy. So we have to follow the very strategically how we want to increase the sale. At the time of the launch activity, whatever the support is required, that is taken care by the company. When the outlet is placed and when the outlet is live, then what the local store marketing is required to increase the sale, that is supported by us. Sourcing and purchasing, the supply chain is 100% managed by us. So if we're comparing these 8 factor and considering the investment of 20 say 25 lakh rupees, 30 say 35 lakh rupees for a standalone, considering an international brand with a low investment, high profitable model, only a one brand present in the Indian market, which is based on health and wellness cafe, I can say the Smoothie Factory is the best option. And we are open for tier 1 and tier 2 city and tier 3 cities. Someone would say, I have an area available. Can I get this Smoothie Factory franchisee? So we are open for that thing. And that is the reason our cost of good is only a 30%, 70% is the gross margin. So we are very keen about the cost of good. We don't want to keep a higher cost of goods so that the margin will be low. So our thought process are very much clear. We will go with a low cost of good and the highest margin to the franchisee owner. Thank you so much, Sandeep.
It is really heartening to see about the zeal and passion you're talking about Smoothie Factory, because this is one of its kind brand. It has got a legacy and perfectly for Indian market. So especially when we don't have such brands in Indian market, right? So somebody is also asking, Miss Namrata have a query. She's asking that whether this all the brands which are talking about, right, Figaro, Barcelo, Smoothie, so can they be also converted into a cloud kitchen kind of a system wherein all the things can be delivered or catered from a single place, and entire city can be catered?
So I can just tell you, because when you're going in a cloud kitchen, the cloud kitchen are never profitable business, because you have to give a almost 20 to 25% to a online aggregator. Then you have to do at least 25 to 30%. It's better we can create a food court. So try to understand, we can keep a food court of 5 brands where the investment will be low. We can keep a common kitchen area and we can do such thing. But the cloud kitchen concept is never a profitable business. You can consider cloud kitchen is only successful during the COVID time. Post COVID time, not a single brand is coming in the cloud kitchen, because when you're opening a cloud kitchen, you're not making a money. You're only burning a money. And if you consider an ROI, actually you are not making a money. The people are thinking, I'm getting an X revenue. My investment is low in terms of the rental, but my manpower cost increases. My marketing cost will increase, because it is purely dependent upon your online marketing. So without deploying your money, you will not get the ROI. So that is the reason I would always suggest, if someone want to start something and they are getting an opportunity to open a physical outlet, I am happy. They can make their money. They're making a 70%, 30% is their net margin. And if they want to say, I have a space available, can I make the food court? I am open for the food court option also.
Okay. Also, can you please also elaborate on how a smoothie factory is different from a juice bar or a cafe where cold coffee, juices, everything is sold,
So
and along with it, they also have some playing arena.
So when
just
someone would
let
say,
me let me
juice
give an
bar, say,
example. Let
when
me give an
someone would,
example as well. So there
yeah,
are
when
cafes. There are cafes with juices. There are mocktails, and there are some playing arenas as well. Some pool system, or some table tennis bar is also there. So how it is different from smoothie factory? How?
So when I said a health and wellness, someone would say smoothie. Smoothie is basically, it's not a just like your juice. When someone says juice bar, it means a juice. So we are using a cold press juice. We are not using a normal juice, first of all. In terms of the product, we have a proper calorie free. You can check it. We have some detect products are available who can reduce some weight and gain some weight. That is a packed item with having a shelf life of 3 to 6 months. No preservative is added in our menu. We are 100% natural. And if you compare all this segment, you can totally understand why normal juice bar is not available as compared to as an Indian. And this is an international brand. So we can say, they are more keen on the quality and the taste. And what we are delivering to 100%. And if I want to add some preservative, no preservative, 100% natural. This is the beauty of our smoothie bag.
Great, well explained, Rahul. This is one of its kind of a brand which you can take franchisee, unit, or master both. And for one-on discussion, we already have Rahul's number and email ID mentioned over here. Because when you are dealing in a brand like that, you become one of its kind business in your territory, in your city, in your state, and that gives you a high leverage of making good profit, and also opening lot of unit franchises under you. Thus, also empowering a lot of budding entrepreneurs to become a business owner, right? So thank you, Rahul. And so let's move to our next brand, the next business opportunity.
Frank. So guys, now I'm coming back to the fourth brand that is called as the Frank. So if I want to say कि यार, I want to start something in a hot dog concept, and then I can proudly say Frank famous hot dog from France is the best brand for you. You can compare and you can go to the Indian market and you can see there is any brand present in the Indian market which is based on hot dog. I will say no. And you have to understand one thing. So any international brand entered into the Indian market, they have a lot of hope and they always think that what quality and the taste of the product. Because if they are not successful in the Indian market, they are not successful in any other part of the country. So the Frank was started from France. After France, they entered into, and it was started in 2021 only, and they have a 50 store in France. After France, they entered into Switzerland and Belgium. And the fourth is called as the Indian market. So again, the franchise India is the master franchisee who is developing this brand into a various part of the country. And the most important thing, again, we are open for the master franchisee and the unit franchisee. So someone would say, I want to take as a master franchisee for the thing. Frank, can I get the master franchisee? As we can say, the master franchisee available. Someone would say, I want to take a unit franchisee. Can I get the unit franchisee? I can say yes. So we are coming in Pune. We are opening our store in Pune, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chandigarh, Lucknow. We are opening our own the store. The franchise stores are coming in Pune. We are coming in Alpora Mall, and then we are coming into the Phoenix Group. In Bangalore, we are coming into this all cities which I said they are coming into the mall only. So the territory which is not available again in Frank as a master franchisee. So Bangalore city is not available, Andhra Pradesh is not available, Telangana is not available, then the Pune district is not available, Chandigarh Tri-City is not available right now. So we are open for across various parts of this. Some would say I want to get a Delhi NCR as a master franchisee. Some would say I have a Rajasthan. Can I get a Rajasthan as a master franchisee? I can say yes. Someone would say I want to take as a Mumbai region as a master franchisee. Can I have an options? So such options are available. Someone would say I want to take as a Himachal, Jammu, and this business will be workable across tier 1, tier 2 cities. And we are open for, apart from the hot dog, we have a sliders, we have a tea, coffee, juice, apart from some cookies products. So we have more than 100 varieties of products are available in 10 different types of categories. So if I say in a Frank, so basically Frank will have a one model which is called as a 100 to 300 square feet. And we are very open. The investment is very, very low. We can say the investment is only 20 lakh rupees. So 20 lakh rupees is the overall investment that includes the 5 lakh rupees of the franchisee fees. 100 to 300 square feet is the space required. So I can say if I have a space at around 100 to 300, we are open for a Frank. If someone would say I don't have a locations available, someone can help you from my side? So my team is there who can support you in the location part. So, and the 5 year is the agreement period. Every 5 years is the renewal of an agreement. The beauty of our Frank famous hot dog is that cost of good is very low. 30% is a cost of good, 70% is a gross margin. We are charging 6% royalty on a monthly sale. And the beauty, or else we can do as a fixed royalty, 25,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees. 15,000 for a fixed royalty for tier 2 or tier 3 cities. And for tier 1 cities, or we can say as a metro city, the fixed royalty is 25,000 rupees. Payback, I can say 12 to 15 months is the ROI period. If someone would say, I want to start something in hot dog concept and I want to take an ROI in 12 to 15 months, so I can proudly say the famous, that's a Frank hot dog is made for you. And again, guys, we are very supportive in terms of the location, manpower, hiring, training, supply chain, marketing activity. In terms of the product supply, again, we will take care of that. So 70% is a gross margin, 30% is cost of good, and 6% is the royalty we are charging. So I can say if you want to start something in hot dog concept, I would say you can take as a Frank as the opportunity. Again, it is an international brand, and we are open for a master and the unit franchise. So guys, this is called four brand. And now I can tell you, I said before my this is a fifth brand from an India, which is started as a biryani. Started from Gurgaon 2015. If you are lover of biryanis, kebab, North Indian cuisine, I can proudly say you can eat biryani queen. And this brand is present into a various part of the city, and they are again open for a master franchisee and the unit franchisee. And we have Mr. Chaitanya, who is the founder and the chairman of Biryani Queen. And over to you, Chaitanya, sir. Stage is ready.
So before I invite Chaitanya sir, I would like to give a very fantastic data which I actually read on 31st of December 2023. So India ordered 2.5 biryanis every second in 2023. So from this very data, we can understand the vastness and the requirement of this segment, and that is where iconic brand like Biryani Queen comes in. So we have Mr. Chaitanya with us, who is the owner in the Biryani Queen, and I request Mr. Chaitanya to share your screen and talk us about the business opportunity.
Thank you so much, Sandeep. Thank you so much, Rahul.
Thank you so much, sir.
Mm. Hi, hello everyone. Very good evening to you all. I know it must have been a hectic day for you guys. I will not take much of a time of yours by explaining what Biryani Queen is all about. But however, I'll try to be very concise in with respect to point discussion and showcasing Biryani Queen brand, what it is and how Biryani Queen was built. So first of all, I would like to begin with this. Let me first of all just share my screen with you guys so that you are able to see the presentation, of course. You're able to see the screen, see my screen?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Thanks, Sandeep, for validating. So first of all, Biryani Queen is the only premium brand. I'm proud to say this. Biryani Queen is the only premium brand in India who can franchise. You name any brand, like whether it is biryani.
So, Chaitanya sir, on this very fact, I would like you to explain about why Biryani Queen is the only brand who can franchise it, because we have these queries from some of our investors, and they get confused that we see a lot of outlets of other biryanis. Why can't they franchise? So, please explain this point before we go ahead.
I am sure. Thanks, Sandeep. I'm sure everybody is aware of that. What are the models, franchise models, which are available across the world, across the franchise domain? You must have heard of the names called FOFO, FOCO, FICO, COCO, all these. And there is a new term which I discovered today, was of FOPO, so which is franchisee owned but partner operated. So we'll understand these terminologies a little later. However, let me just start with answering Sandeep's question. How many? Why only Biryani Queen can franchise and not other brand can franchise? The simple answer is that we are the bootstrap brand. It's a self-funded brand. Hence, we have all the margins for our franchisee to prosper and to move ahead with respect to earnings. With other brands who have secured fundings or have gone the funding route, definitely they have a stronger term sheet signed with investors. Hence, when their larger commitments of the revenue share goes to the investors, they have no margins left for their franchises. Imagine now in a situation, let's say if a particular brand has signed a 30% term sheet. Now that 30% term sheet is basically investor is asking 30% share. If I'm going to take only 6% or 8% royalties from the franchisee, from where will I fulfill that 30% commitment to the investor? So I have no room left, or I have no opportunity with my franchisee, neither to give a franchisee enough margins. So I have to take out that 30% from the franchisee only, no? Hence, any funded company, they cannot go through a franchise route effectively. They can go, but it will be a very, very harder terms with respect to smaller commitments to the investors and equally smaller commitments to franchisees. Hence, franchisee will not find a lucrative business model when it comes to dealing with the funded brands. Hence, the funded brands cannot franchise, and only the brands which are bootstrapped, because we have enough margins to give a prosperous business proposition to our franchisees. So does this answer your question, Sandeep?
Yes, thank you so much.
Let me begin with what Biryani Queen is all about. Now, this brand name is not just by chance. It is a fully earned brand. By fully earned, what I mean is this brand name, the title was earned by Smita Sabharwal way back in 2015. After earning this title, and this is because of the commendable work she has done in the commercial space for biryanis. Today we do 40 kinds of biryanis, covering all styles of biryanis. So the main issue which we have addressed to the world is covering all styles of biryanis under a Biryani Queen banner, and hence it is called Biryani Queen. Now, what is there in this 40 kinds of biryanis? Certainly, we do all styles of biryanis, whether naming Awadhi biryani, Lucknow biryani, Kolkata biryani, Hyderabadi biryani, Mughlai biryani, Kerala biryani, Sindhi biryani, Pakistani biryani. So we have all styles of biryanis under a Biryani Queen banner, and we can move ahead of this. We can even introduce international biryanis like Iranian biryani, which is the real biryani of the world, or maybe Arabic Turkish biryani, or maybe Arabic biryani, which is available in Dubai. Having said this, we are the only brand having concept in biryani. Now, by concept, what I mean is Biryani Queen has dum biryanis, dyed biryanis covering brown rice. Biryani Queen is the only brand doing biryanis which are sattvic biryanis without onion garlic. And Biryani Queen is the only brand doing kids biryanis, biryani for the kids. Whether it is a chicken popcorn biryani or a paneer and a corn vegetarian biryani. Having said all this, Biryani Queen doesn't stop there. We, besides doing 40 kinds of biryanis with all styles and concepts, we also do curries, kebabs, mouth-watering curries, of course, from butter chicken to dal tadka, or tandoori chicken to tandoori butter chicken to chicken seek or mutton seek or fish tikka. So we do all sort of kebabs, all sort of curries, breads, beverages, and dessert. And also, not the least, is the rolls. We do tortilla rolls, Mexican tortilla rolls. So all this is, the Biryani Queen has a full cuisine. So hence we are able to do food court models. We are able to do fine dine models. We are able to do casual dine models. So these are the three models which are existing in Biryani Queen. So I'm just showcasing on the slide now whatever I have said. I'm just want to summarize this. We do dum biryanis, dyed biryanis, cold biryanis. We're yet to introduce. So this is something which is an appetizer kind of a product. Regional international biryanis, biryani thalis and combos, desserts. Biryani dessert is nothing but meetha rice, and you can even do the kheer out of it. So there are a lot of options which you can actually make out of rice with when it comes to the dessert. Kebabs and hot and cold beverages, and also we have introduced curries, breads, and rolls. This is our current existence in the malls, in the famous malls in India. Bangalore Mall of Asia, that's the India's largest mall. We were lucky to secure our food court outlet in that mall. The turnover of this outlet is about 20 lakhs per month. Kanpur, Z Square Mall, again a very, very wonderful mall in the Kanpur. That's the only mall which works in Kanpur very well. The turnover is about 10 to 12 lakh rupees per month. Gwalior DB City Mall and Bhopal DB City Mall is both the outlets are with one single franchise. Bhopal turnover, if I remember correctly, that's about 12 lakh rupees per month. Then Agra Paras Mall. So that is something Paras Pearls Mall. This is which getting inaugurated. Now this is one of a kind of an outlet which is going to come in. It is getting inaugurated next week. This is a pure veg outlet. Pure veg biryani queen. Now I was not interested in giving a pure veg biryani queen anywhere. The only way this guy was able to convince me to take the outlet for biryani outlet for his mall was that the entire mall is pure vegetarian. Even the Chinese or the burgers and the pizzas outlets which he has in that particular mall, which is about to start, is all pure vegetarian cuisine. And hence I was convinced and I was forced to give away the pure biryani queen outlet, which is one of a kind of an outlet. Otherwise, by biryani, you can easily say that this is going to be a non-veg outlet. But since the entire mall is a pure vegetarian mall, I was convinced with it. These are the glimpse of our outlet this is our Bangalore outlet, 227 square feet of carpet area and produces about 20 lakh rupees business every month. This is our Gwalior outlet. This is our Bhopal outlet. This is our Z Square Kanpur outlet. There are certain food courts, certain malls do not.
Chetna sir, your voice is not audible. So these are some of the images which Mr. Chaitanya was showcasing about Biryani Queen. So these are high profit, high sustainable business outlets from Biryani Queen. Mr. Chaitanya is joining us shortly. In the meantime, he was talking about the multiple outlets which they are operating in.
Sorry,
As you can see,
disconnected because of some network issue. Sandeep,
yes,
I'm there. Back again.
Yes, continue, sir.
Right. Is my screen is still? You're able to see the screen?
No, you need to share your screen. Yes, you need to share.
Okay.
Your
screen. Okay. Perfect. This is okay now? This is our Indrapuram Ghaziabad outlet. So the investment which is required is about 250 to 2,000 square feet, starting from 20 lakh rupees to 90 lakh rupees, depending upon
Sir, your internet connection is not probably stable because it is freezing
every
and
single
also your
person who
voice is
wants to
stable.
take this. Just a moment. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's fine now.
Fine now? Okay, thank you so much. So we have we are very, very choosy in selecting the right partners now, because now we are on the journey of building a legacy. Hence, we want to associate the partners who have a long-term vision like ours. This is our investment model I would like to showcase over here. The first one is the restaurant dine-in and delivery model. That's a traditional dine-in and delivery, which is a fine dine model, which is of worth 90 lakh rupees. 6% is the royalty, 12 lakh is the franchise fees for 5 years, and 90 lakh includes the franchise fees of 12 lakh rupees. Next model is the QSR dine-in model. Now, this is a smaller model, which is on a QSR format. Now, QSR is the quick service restaurant, which is like McDonald's and KFCs of the world, or the Burger Kings of the world. That's a quick service restaurant, or a Haldiram for that matter. Quick service restaurant wherein the difference between a quick service restaurant, QSR, and the traditional dine-in restaurant model is that in restaurant model, you first eat and then pay. In QSR model, you first pay and then eat. So both the models are available under Biryani Queen. Best part with the Biryani Queen is that all the biryanis, 40 biryanis, are served within 9 minutes. You ask for any biryani out of the 40 biryanis, 9 minutes, and without any wastage. Everything cooks fresh. Rice gets cooked every 2 to 3 hours, depending upon the consumption. Protein gets cooked a day earlier, so that it has the right blend of spices and aroma of spices inside the meal. The third model we have, besides the dine-in models, is the food court model, which is the most lucrative model, because food court is the way for biryanis. You can make your customer eat biryani on a banana leaf, and that will be a big game changer for you. So QSR food court model, the investment will be around 40 lakhs. It could be 30, it could be 35, it could be 40, it could be 45, depending upon the mall you have chosen and the property in the mall you have chosen. Because if it is a bare shell, it will be a little high investment. If it is a ready-made, then it may be you can easily save around 10 lakh rupees there. 8 lakh is the franchise fees, which is included in this 40 lakhs. 6% will be the royalty, and hence the payback. QSR takeaway and delivery model. Now, we do not offer any cloud kitchens. First of all, let me just make you clear that cloud kitchen is a loss-making venture for the people who are looking F&B as a side business. If you really want to do success in cloud kitchens, you really need to dedicatedly, committedly, you need to be inside your kitchen. Otherwise, if you think that this will it will happen automatically through Swiggy, Zomato, I'm sorry, you will never be able to earn. Better you put your money FD in the FD rather than, or in the SIPs, rather than investing into the F&B business. So QSR takeaway and delivery is the bare minimum requirement which we have, or which any business, any F&B outlet will have, is that if you really want to succeed with the lower returns, also the takeaway and delivery is the option, because at least 30, we expect that at least 30 to 40% business you will do directly, because you have an outlet there in the market. And then the last model is the master franchise model. This is a very detailed model. I think we should be discussing this on a one-on-one basis. People who are interested to take the territory in their name and want to further develop their territory by themselves. As far as our support is concerned, I always say that 70 to 80% your outlet will be dependent on us. How? Number one, the biggest pain of this industry is from where will you get the team? Now, to get the team, we support 100% of hiring, training, and supplying backup of your technical team, the kitchen staff. You just have to keep your manager or a cashier who is well versed with the local language and the accent and the conversations and the slangs as per the local language. And you need to just keep a housekeeping guy locally. Rest of the team will be provided by us and will also be supported as a backup by us. So that's the biggest pain which we have taken on our shoulders on behalf of our franchise. For all our outlets right now, so far we have 15 outlets and 4 are in making. And among these 19 outlets, the 85% of their team is ours, provided by the brand. From brand, you have to just take masalas, tandoori and the biryani masalas, and branded packaging. Rest, everything will be sourced locally based on the grades and the guidelines being given highlighted by the brand. We support end-to-end. right from the signing of the LOI stage to identifying the right location, approving the right location, building the project infrastructure for that location, with respect to drawings and with respect to the color shades and with respect to the how the outlet look and feel is going to be. And then from there to menu designs, to marketing designs, creatives, collaterals, and how to market your product. So we support in every manner. We are the very few international brands, I would say, who has SOPs written down right from the beginning of setting up your store. And also those SOPs guides you how to welcome your customer, take feedback of your customer, provide food to your customers, setting up your table, setting up your forks and spoons, then again greeting your customer while when they have finished their food, then again welcoming a new customer and setting up the table. So we support at every level. Menu management will be taken care of by the brand directly. Your pricing, your food cost, everything will be guided to you through the brand. So this is what, to summarize, that what all we support. Kitchen staff hiring, training and backup, that is support we will provide. Menu order management support is what we're going to provide. Festival creatives, food videos and schemes from time to time is what we will provide. Aggregator support with competitive commission. Now that's very important. We are among the very, very few brands in India who are on the lowest commission with Swiggy and Zomato. We're at 19% with Swiggy and 22% with Zomato, wherein they are now charging at least 27% from anybody. Review management support. So whatever the reviews you get on Swiggy and Zomato, we also support in managing that. Franchisee hand-holding and training support. Now this is very, very critical. Generally, brands do not do training of the franchisees, and that's where they mess up the entire thing. Brands generally do trainings of the staff members only. No, it's a mandatory 2 to 3 days training is what we provide to the franchisee as well, making sure that when the outlet they're running, they know what's happening in their outlet, and they should know that. These are the glimpse of our biryanis. Now these are the real pictures. So this is the jackfruit biryani, the katal biryani, the most famous signature dish of Biryani Queen. This is spicy soya chop biryani. This is the roll, paneer tikka roll. This is chicken biryani. So we have about 13 types of chicken biryani for that matter. Out of 40, 13 are varieties of chicken biryanis. These are the awards which we have secured so far. Any questions? Anybody?
So, thank you, Chaitanya ji, for a detailed presentation. And, here we are talking about a brand which is credible, which has got high brand equity, and that is why they are able to secure lower percentage for Swiggy and Zomato and become a good aggregator for other sites. Also, this is one of the most important factor that they have got presence in malls where, there are brands which only given chance when they have made some brand equity. So this is one of the best opportunity. And for one-on-one discussion, you can get in touch with us at 9717 and also you can write us at feedback@franchisindia.in. So thank you, Chaitanya sir, for your feedback and for your detailed presentation. Tomorrow again we'll come back with a lot of other business opportunities. Stay tuned. Till then, thank you, sir.